Hello and welcome to our Google Meet and Google Classroom tutorial for our Hill-Friedman World Academy students. Today we're going to go over how do you locate Google Meeting rooms and classrooms in order to successfully engage in virtual learning. Accessing Google Classrooms. The simplest way to access the Google Classroom is to actually go to the Google search engine, google.com. If you are logged into your school email address already, you should be able to click on the Google Apps panel up here and you will see Classroom. Click on Classroom and it will take you to the panel of classes that you have been enrolled in. The Google Classroom, an overview. Right now you're looking at a teacher's version of the Google Classroom. When it's time to submit assignments, I will show you a student's version. Upon entering into the specific Google Classroom, the first page you will come to is called the stream. In the stream, you will see the most recent additions and updates to that specific Google Classroom, similar to how you would log in and find a social media feed like Facebook or Twitter. To get a more realistic look at the classwork and the assignments that you have, you always want to go to the Classwork tab. Here in the Classwork tab, your teachers will do their best to organize their assignments so that they are readily accessible to you, submitting assignments in Google Classroom. Now let's proceed to look at the Google Classroom from the student's perspective and learn how to submit assignments. In this first assignment, it is important that when you see an assignment, that you click on not just the assignment title, but you click on View Assignment. In this particular example, this assignment has resources which are always located at the bottom, but it does not have worksheets attached to it. So anything that you submit will be submitted and it will show up in this box on the right-hand corner. You can either choose to add or create an assignment, and I will quickly add an assignment for submission. It's important that you click Turn In so that you can receive credit. It is when you turn in an assignment that you let your teacher know that you are actually finished with the assignment. You should only add or create assignments when your teacher asks you to submit work without giving you some type of template or a worksheet. Now let's look at the second example assignment. I'm going to close this one, and now I'm going to open this one, and this one is labeled Assignments with Worksheets and Resources. So notice that I only see the resources here. I don't see the actual assignment or worksheet. So I must click on View Assignment. And as you can see, more things begin to populate. So it is incredibly important that you realize that sometimes your teachers will try to provide you with a template or a worksheet for you to fill out. You can click on these worksheets. You may proceed to put answers in these worksheets. You can fill them out. When you are finished, you can actually hit Turn In. Again, the Turn In button is a very important aspect of your virtual experience. If for some reason you are not satisfied with your assignment before it is graded, you can always click Unsubmit and you can go back and work on the assignment some more. You are not allowed to edit an assignment once you actually turn it in. Accessing Google Meeting rooms via the Google Classroom. So now it's time to meet your teacher in the Google Meeting room, but how do you do that? Well, here at Hill-Friedman, we have encouraged our teachers to generate one Google Meeting room link so that it will be easy to find, and we've asked that our teachers actually post this link in as many locations as it seems reasonably possible. For example, your teacher may post a direct link in the classwork section of the Google Classroom. Notice there is a link I can click on here and one here. Let's click on the link. And if you get an error message, this means that your teacher is not actively using the room. As a student, you are not allowed to enter into the meeting room without the teacher. So if you receive this message, it's not necessarily because the room does not work or the link is wrong. It just means your teacher is not in the room. If for some reason you truly believe that the link is broken and you're supposed to be in class and your teacher is in the room, then perhaps you need to double check with some classmates, other sources, go back to the Google Classroom, and just make sure that you are entering into the right Google Meeting room. Another additional space where your teacher may place the link to their Google Meeting room is inside of their syllabus. For time's sake, I will not open this document, but some teachers will put the link in there as well. accessing Google Meeting Rooms via the school website. Now, the final way in which you can actually access a Google Meeting Room to meet your teacher is actually to visit the school website at hfwa.philasd.org. On the website, we will have 2 lists of meeting rooms. There will be a high school list and a middle school list. So make sure you are looking at the appropriate list and know the last name of your teacher so that you can find the link. You'll simply click the link that is immediately to the right of the teacher's name, and it should take you directly to their meeting room. Thanks for watching. This concludes our Google Meet and Google Classroom tutorial for our Hill-Friedman students. We hope that you will have a pleasant and meaningful virtual learning experience with us. Have a great day.